James, any comment on the indictment?
Do you still call it a witch hunt?
The woman who built her entire career on destroying political enemies just got a taste of her own medicine. Letitia James, New York's crusading attorney general who promised to take down anyone in her path, as you know, now facing federal bank fraud charges. The prosecutor who weaponized the justice system for political gain is about to learn what it feels like to be on the other side of the courtroom. Now, she's already entered her plea, but the evidence is mounting. Her empire is crumbling, her allies are running, and the charges are serious. This isn't just poetic justice, it's a reckoning years in the making. The hunter has become the hunted, and the trap she's set for others just snaps shut on her. Don't look away. Now, it's been all over the news lately. President Trump's renewed focus on American mining and critical minerals, and right now, District Copper Corp is right in the middle of it. Trading under the ticker CAXPF, they've just announced a major U.S. partnership with Reacher Gold LLC, unlocking access to proven gold and silver assets across Nevada, Arizona, and Utah. These aren't just exploration projects, they are real infrastructure-ready properties with verified stockpiles and historical high-grade production. This partnership gives District Copper immediate U.S. production potential and a powerful position in the metals market, and with Washington investing billions to secure domestic copper and rare earth supplies, their cross-border strategy combining Canadian strength with new U.S. assets could not be better timed. Check out the link in the description to learn more, and big thanks to District Copper Corp for sponsoring today's video. So, this just in a few hours ago, Letitia James flapping her lips after pleading guilty. No, I wish she did. Maybe she'll just maybe that's what the judge will say, but no, she pled not guilty to charges of alleged mortgage fraud. And right on cue, she runs in front of the cameras and plays victim.
So there's no... I want to thank all of you. I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank you for your prayers. I want to thank you for your emails. I want to thank you for your support. It has strengthened my spirit and it has anchored my soul, and so I want to thank you.
I'm sorry, but your soul is anchored by the devil, Tish, and we all know it.
But this is not about me.
Oh, it's always been about you.
This is about all of us, and about a justice system which has been weaponized.
Oh, yes, it has been weaponized. You weaponized it, biatch.
A justice system which has been used as a tool of revenge.
I can't believe she's got the freaking the fucking balls to say this. Oh, look in those eyes. Look in those eyes. Those are dead eyes, aren't they? Look at that face. That is a face of a soulless individual with a blackened soul anchored by Satan himself. The words she's saying, absolutely stunning. I can't believe this.
Justice system which has been weaponized. A justice system which has been used as a tool of revenge. This justice system which has been used as a tool of revenge and a weapon against those individuals who simply did their job and who stood up for the rule of law.
Oh my
We stand with you! And a justice system which unfortunately is nothing being used as a vehicle of retribution.
Yeah, drive that vehicle right through.
But my faith is strong.
Yeah, faith in Satan, sure.
And my faith is, I have this belief in the justice system, in the rule of law, and I have a belief in America and all of its individuals who have stood with me, not only in New York, but all across this nation.
Oh, yeah. See, it is about you. It is about you. Mm-hmm.
I've heard from just about every jurisdiction in this nation who have said, stand up and be tall. And never, ever cow down or back down or break or bend.
Oh, please.
So there's no fear today.
No fear today. Sure, she enters a not guilty plea. But when she looks in the mirror tonight and she sees her black and dark soul looking back at her, oh, there will be fear. There will certainly be fear.
No fear. No fear. No fear. No fear. Because I believe that justice will rain down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream.
That's right, biatch. It's coming. Justice is coming for you, girl. Like a mighty stream. Gonna wash you right into that frickin' prison.
And I'm here to say that my work and my job and all that I do, all throughout my public career, I've stood up for the rights of New Yorkers and Americans, and I will not be deterred. And I will not be deterred. I will not be distracted. I will do my job each and every day, and that's why I'm headed back to New York, because there's work to be done, standing up for the rule of law. God bless you and thank you all, and I appreciate you. I want
to... Oh, yeah. It is coming. It is coming. The orange jumpsuit. I mean, I can't believe what she said there. The hypocrisy. Here is 2018. Letitia James campaigning on suing President Trump all the way to bankruptcy. Today she says the Justice Department is being weaponized against her. What goes around comes around.
I've taken on powerful interests like developers. I've taken on legislators. I've taken on landlords. I've taken on powerful interests in the city of New York because I believe in a good fight. And right now, what we need is someone who understands that you should not be afraid, not be fearful of Donald Trump. We should take him down. We should sue him all the way to bankruptcy. We should investigate his business interests. We should investigate his business.
Sounds like somebody who wants to weaponize her office against a citizen of New York.
This holdings, we should investigate whether or not why he was once in debt and now in a position to purchase all of this property. We can do that because I've been trained to do that, and I will do that at the same time knowing the Office of Attorney General.
And that got thrown out, didn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought. We're finding out now. This is interesting. So she enters this plea and of not guilty. Letitia James filing a motion now to dismiss, of course, that's standard procedure, to dismiss her bank fraud charges, claiming that she's a victim of selective and vindictive prosecution. Apparently, that judge allowed the motion to dismiss to be consolidated with James Comey's motion. They're putting James Comey's motion and Letitia James' motion together. You heard that right? Here's the motion to dismiss.
They say and we have this now that is breaking. New York Attorney General Letitia James just pleaded not guilty in federal court in Norfolk, Virginia. It is her first court appearance on a 2-count bank fraud indictment tied to a 2020 home purchase. Prosecutors say Letitia James signed a second home rider agreeing the property would be for her personal use, which got her a better loan term. They say she then rented that house out to a family member instead of actually living in it. Expected to file now, she and her attorneys, a motion to dismiss the case, which she has called vindictive and selective prosecution. She's expected to speak at any moment outside court. We will take you there live. Remember, she ran on taking down Trump.
Yes, she did. Now we're going to find out this consolidation, which is really quite bizarre. Okay? Here it is. The judge presiding over James' case allowing her motion to dismiss to be consolidated with James Comey. Birds of a feather, right?
She was not likely. The most important thing that I heard from Fallon Gallagher, based on her being inside the courtroom, is that this judge, Jamal Walker, has decided that he is going to grant a request by James's attorneys to have her motion, essentially to disqualify Lindsay Halligan on the grounds that she was not lawfully appointed, consolidated with that of Jim Comey, who also brought a similar motion. And what is particularly striking is that the judges in each of their cases are not going to hear those motions. They are going to be referred to a federal appeals court, and specifically to the chief judge of the Fourth Circuit of the U.S. Court of Appeals, for assignment to someone outside the Eastern District of Virginia. And that's because the Eastern District of Virginia judges not only see people from the U.S. Attorney's Office day in and day out in the criminal and civil dockets that they handle, but also because the statutes at play have a role for the district judges to play. When there is a vacancy and someone fills it for 120 days, and that 120 days is up and there is no nominee that's been confirmed, the statutes then allow the district judges of any particular district to appoint you. The most important thing that I heard from Fallon.
This is crazy. The Comey team calling the case against him vindictive prosecution. DOJ seeking removal of Comey's defense lawyer, citing conflict of interest. And let's see, we have this. We have something from Merrick Garland. Here's the. Okay, so this was Letitia's whole family got involved. She lied about having two primary residences, one in New York, one in Virginia, with her father signed as husband. Primary residence in Virginia was occupied by her criminal niece with warrants. It's not political targeting. It is justice. Turning Point USA exposing the left's hypocrisy following the indictments of figures against Letitia.
Where she said, so I have to get to this. Letitia James is driving me absolutely nuts. So she is apparently accused of using her second home and basically listing it in such a way, it's mortgage fraud, where she says she's going to live in it or it's going to be a private residence. She ends up renting it out. So she said, I mean, it's not a huge amount of money that she saved over there. It's like $20,000 in interest or something. But here's the trick. She ran for Attorney General of the state of New York, promising that if you elect me, if you just give me your vote, I will come after President Trump. I will prosecute. I will find a crime. I will find something to go after him about. And so now she's been charged, and she's pleaded not guilty. That's breaking news this morning. She's pleaded not guilty. And this is what she has to say. Play cut 400.
We just played that.
This is not a
Crimes.
Is that your take, Tyler? She just stood up for the rule of law?
It's unbelievable that we have literal AGs across the country that are running on going after political opponents, that they're running on this. So they're telling, before they even get into office, that they're going to prosecute unknown crimes. Like you said, they're going to find crimes in some cases to go after political opponents, in this case, Trump. And now she's saying that the system is being weaponized against her?
Well, because there are lies, there are damned lies, and then there are Democrats. This is how it is. It's like, I want a country where we have unity. I want a country where we can look across the aisle and actually have debates, like people talk like John Fetterman, where it's like, I'm not going to call you a Nazi or a fascist. And then we have this situation. And
okay, I want to jump to what happened with Merrick Garland. We're finding out that Arctic frost probe, we're finding out who signed off on it, because that's related to the Mar-a-Lago raid, the Jack Smith indictments against President Trump. And then, of course, they were spying on members of Congress during that investigation. Garland Ray Garland and Wray among officials who signed off on the Arctic Frost probe targeting conservatives. The probe was marked a sensitive investigative matter, making then Attorney General Merrick Garland's approval necessary to begin the investigation, Epoch Times reporting. Former FBI Director Chris Wray on October 21st, Arctic Frost was a U.S. federal investigation launched in April of 2022 by the FBI and overseen by Special Counsel Jack Smith under the Biden administration, examined efforts to delay or overturn the 2020 presidential election results, including January 6 events, and involved extensive surveillance such as obtaining phone toll analysis from 8 Republican senators, Lindsey Graham, Marsha Blackburn, Ron Johnson, Tommy Tuberville, one House member, and devices of Trump and Pence. Devices. My Lord. The operation targeted Trump allies and formed the basis for Smith's federal election interference case against former President Donald Trump, with charges filed in August of 23. Grassley revealing that former FBI Director Christopher Wray and Merrick Garland approved opening Arctic Frost. Catherine Harris says it came from the top. Biden administration, A.G. Garland, his deputy, Lisa Monaco, and then Director Christopher Wray physically signed off on the FBI probe codenamed Arctic Frost. Here is the actual record. You can see Christopher Wray's initials right there. The memorandum for the Attorney General to kickstart the investigation, open source reporting and public statements with Donald J. Trump and individuals closely associated. And here is more approval. Merrick Garland signing off. And what does he say? I recommend you approve. I recommend you approve. Signed 4/5/2022. So now we're learning it goes all the way to the top. We were wondering who signed off on it, and now it's clear. And what's even more clear is that Letitia James is just losing her mind. Filing a motion to dismiss, and it's being paired up with Jim Comey's case. You can't make this stuff up, folks. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. Now, you remember when Letitia James ran for Attorney General? She didn't campaign on fighting crime or protecting New Yorkers. She campaigned on one promise: destroy her political enemies. She turned the AG's office into her personal weapon, launching investigation after investigation based on politics and not law. She thought she was untouchable. She thought wrong. Now she's standing in federal court, entering not guilty pleas to bank fraud charges that could end her career and her freedom. Her defiant plea won't save her from the mountain of evidence that's building against her. This is bigger than one corrupt prosecutor. This is about the rule of law returning to America. When you weaponize justice, and eventually justice comes for you. The same system she abused is now processing her like any other defendant. No special treatment, no political protection, just consequences. So here's my question. Do you believe Letitia James will actually face jail time? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, our merch store has gear that celebrates real justice. You'll find the link in the description.